and chaos. Embrace it. Become the flashbang.
How's it going, guys? I got a good one for you this week. Starting next week, Season of the Deep, we should be getting an arc burn for the entire season. So I started thinking, and I started build crafting, and I want to do something different, not just the same old
Liar's Handshake or Assassin's Cowl.
We know how powerful those things are. There's a million videos of them out there already. This may be a bit of an odd choice for some people, but just hear me out, please. Gemini Jester. These beauties harmonize beautifully with the Arc subclass, and with Arc 3.0, some new fragments, and the buff that Arc Strider is getting come Season of the Deep. Oh, it's beautiful. And you pair that with Cold Heart, which has gotten so many buffs, and basically has target lock built into it with its intrinsic trait Cold Fusion, alongside the other perk Longest Winter, which grants you ionic traces when it's in its high damage state. You have a boss melting, ability generating machine. And I hope after I show you guys the build and the basic gameplay loop of it, you guys really try this out because it's so much fun, and you're gonna dominate the battlefield. I guarantee it. Here are some basic mods I suggest everyone runs. What I have highlighted in red are must-haves in my opinion, and what I have highlighted in blue are mods you can double up on if you feel the need for it. Now, the reason I say that Special Ammo Finder and Harmonic Reserves are a must-have is because Cold Heart doesn't have deep pockets, guys. So you're gonna be needing to run some reserves or double up on ammo finders or something. It needs it. It really does. Now you're gonna be running combination blows so you can get your ability back every time you defeat an enemy with a melee. And you'll be running Gambler's Dodge so you can get your melee back every time you dodge near an enemy. Kinda basic. Our first aspect is Lethal Current, so we can spread Jolt with our melee and blind any jolted targets with another melee. And Flow State, so we can get amplified and pretty much stay amplified with almost every single melee that we use. We're also going to be running and taking advantage of Flashbang Grenade. Feel free to swap this out if you want, but personally I like taking advantage of the utility that it brings. Our first fragment is going to be Spark of Shock. This is going to allow our arc grenades to spread Jolt and also stun Overload champions. And yes, this does work with Flashbang Grenades, which on their own, if you didn't know, does help stop unstoppable champions. Now, in all the testing that I did, it does stack. Now, I don't know if this is intentional. They might actually patch this out sometime in the future, but for now, 1 grenade, 2 champions, you're good. Next up is Spark of Resilience. You're going to be dodging in and out of enemies with the combination blows and Gambler's Dodge to activate Gemini Jesters. So this is just more protection when you need it. Next up is Spark of Beacons, and this is where the fun really begins, guys. While you're amplified, your arc special weapon final blows cause a blinding explosion. You should be amplified non-stop with combination blows and Gambler's Dodge. So that means every kill with the Cold Heart is gonna blind everything around you. Absolutely everything. I'll go over the basic gameplay loop in a bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Finally, we have Spark of Instinct. This is an insurance policy. If for some reason while dodging around, you find yourself taking too much damage, this is going to emit a burst of energy that jolts any nearby targets, and with 1 melee, you can blind them and get the hell out of there. Here's the gameplay loop. Dodge roll, which activates Gemini, then immediately into combination blows. This is going to make you amplified. Then kill 2 adds with Cold Heart, which will blind everything around you. And because of Reaper, Heavy-Handed, and Harmonic Siphon, this will give you 3 orbs of power for you and your teammates. which will activate Arc Weapon Surge and then give an extra damage boost to Cold Heart and Cold Fusion. Are you starting to see how much of a beast this really is?
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Now, the main thing you're gonna have problems with is special ammo, which is why I said in the beginning, special ammo finder and harmonic reserves is a must. Because as you guys can see from the background gameplay, I was having so much fun with the blinding effect with Cold Heart. And I guarantee you, you will too. You're gonna get carried away and you're just gonna wanna blind everything and just mow it down. So please, throw on those reserves and the finders. You're gonna need them. Now if you don't like Cold Heart, or think it's a waste of an exotic slot and want to use something else, I'll give you a legendary option. The Path of Least Resistance. We got this back in Season of the Seraph. Now if you're a new light and you didn't play that season, there are some changes coming in Season 21 that is going to help you get weapon patterns for past seasons. As soon as I can, I'll be dropping a quick video or a short to show you guys exactly on how that's going to work so you can go ahead and get a hold of these patterns. Now, if you have the Path of Least Resistance, I suggest running Volt Shot, Subsistence, or Triple Tap. Volt Shot is Volt Shot. We all know exactly what it is. We know how strong it is. Put it on there if you have it. The only real choice is between Subsistence and Triple Tap. Triple Tap's going to help you with the damage output on bosses, champions, anything tanky. And Subsistence is just going to help you get more damage output when you're clearing a room full of ads. I personally have one crafted with Triple Tap and Volt Shot. That's my playstyle. That's how I use this weapon. Your mileage may vary. Teach their own. Well guys, that's going to be it from me. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed the build. As always, a like and subscribe always helps. But above all, keep a kind heart, a keen mind, and a savage soul. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.